it's weird. It's not showing up on my YouTube app at all. This road, you can just forget this road.
Why are we on it?
To go to Shreveport.
I know, but isn't there like a highway to Shreveport?
Eventually.
I haven't seen one.
And why can't he leave? Question mark. Tony is apparently stuck in a garage.
Oh good, now it's raining.
I'm sure it'll be fine. First, again, let me thank you all for your overwhelming support. Exclamation point. You have completely taken me by surprise. And I am thankful to have such amazing people helping me to keep up with this growth period.
Well, obviously Hurricane Laura.
Second, if you have friends and family that are in the Lake Charles area and points south in any low-lying region near water, they need to leave right now or lose their life. getting as far away from that hurricane as I can, period. It's going to be horrible, period. I'm getting as far away from that no fun about it, period. It's going to be horrible. I said, have fun. I'm getting as far away from that no fun about it, period. It's going to be horrible. I said, have fun. No fun about it, period.
I haven't seen a road sign for a while.
Alright.
Is GPS on?
33 miles.
I haven't seen a road sign. 33 miles.
Yeah, right.
Like this. Is GPS on?
104 miles to go.
33 miles. I better know how we got here. It's like, what? I know Shreveport has to have. I better know how we got my way. Like, what?
Thanks, Jacob Smith.
I know Shreveport has to have. I better know how we got my way.
Thanks, Jacob Smith.
I know Shreveport has to have.
Yeah, eventually I think we hit. Eventually I think we hit. Yeah, eventually I think we hit. Yeah, eventually I think we hit. Yeah, eventually I think we hit.
Well, if this is any indication, the weather stations that we were looking at earlier are gone. We still have this one. It's showing 29 miles an hour. And this one definitely picked up a good bit. It's out here, 52. Yeah, sometimes it is like watching paint dry. Yeah, and some of this is picked up. If it's gonna let me click them. I think it's gonna click here. Yeah, we picked up in sulfur from 25s. Depending on where these are located at and how open they are to the wind. It's another little indication of seeing when stuff drops. Because there was a couple other ones in this area here of Cameron that they're no longer here. And pulling up for data. Give me a little bit and be back in probably 5 to 10 minutes, and we'll come back and do some different photos and stuff and digging around instead of just looking at some watching paint dry on some cameras. Show Cameron, LA lose it. Which live feed in Cameron? And take note, I can't show a bunch of other people's live feeds on my live feed, given the whole copyright stuff these days. So what site were we saying? Got to catch back up. Yes, please do leave the politics and the other nonsense. Keep it clean and civil, people, please. So no, that backyard actually is just a retention pond. Yeah, the rain, I was looking at the radar. I'm actually getting more rain actually in my location where I'm at versus the actual rain of the storm in the path, the Lake Charles area. Let's see. This is the first band that I'm looking at that's actually probably will bring any significant. This green, of course, is not anything. And I'm actually in this band over here. My current location. Yeah, I was hearing it's almost right at a 5. And we'll go look at Mike's weather page, spaghettymodels.com. And I know they were talking about some tornado warns going on. Yeah, right there on the coast. I know the wind has picked up a good bit, and like I say, the desktop, if the audio is too much on the cameras, do let me know. I don't think many people would have stayed, but that's probably a comment I shouldn't say. Looks like they closed they closed the bridges, which is good. Maybe not, because I see vehicles going up the bridge. Just making sure the time. Yeah, that's right time. 9:12 Central Time. Looks like they're saying it's closed, but it's not closed yet. Maybe they're just letting traffic empty. Yeah, see that one. See, I guess they don't have another I don't see the camera over there. On the, I was thinking they had one on I-210, but I guess they don't. So, we'll give a shout out and say hello to Miss Piper Rose out there. Hopefully she's doing good through the storm. I know she's away. Wind speeds. Oh, just got bumped to a Cat 5. Who's got the official on that? I guess we go look at NOAA stuff. Well, I installed the cameras.
Well, if you can believe it, Hurricane Laura has strengthened even more. We now have...
Do we have an official yet? Still at 7 p.m. I don't see that one yet.
Well, if you can believe...
Yeah, they're still showing that. Actually, the cameras are simple siding, but they are attached to the wooden pieces. I don't know if you want to call it that. I'm sure someone's got a real name for it on the soffit, on the eaves or whatever. Yeah, everything's still showing the. Oh, look, this page works now. It wasn't working before. So this is the storm surge inundation. I'm sure I'll butcher the word somehow. I know we were looking at this earlier. You can kind of see on the imagery. This is some of the downtown area. I know this is worst case scenario. We don't want to destroy Galveston. Too much fun to be had there. Yeah, we do have battery backup. It's not gonna last long. I suspect probably lose internet. I'm not sure. So that's a gamble. So yeah, this is live cameras from the North Lake Charles area. I know I've got this little thing up here. I don't always have the location thing. We had to flip-flop some graphics. I don't know who did that. Let's see. second. Let's see when I did that. Yeah, I must have installed these cameras January. Early January. Yeah, it was after Christmas. Remember that. It was nice and cool in the attic. So if you want to see the install and you're bored of the actual cameras, you can look there. I was always curious about the, because we do get a lot of buildup on the cameras for the spider webs. There's one we had to drop because it is so bad with all the spider webs. So, yeah, that's a good idea. If you think it's all fake, take your drive on down to Lake Charles. Please live stream it. So we'll run through a few more pictures if you want while we wait. These were from driving around Hurricane Rita in 2005. So if you're not familiar with the Lake Charles area, they were hit with the pretty strong hurricane back in 2005. And I'll say this one may probably stronger, but that's to be said based on whether it's going to be that strong when it makes it inland. Some of these we did take with a little point and shoot as we were driving. Yeah, it's not going to be inland just yet, so we got time to ramble on about some other photos. So see if I can keep one up here with the wind at the same time. Yeah, you can see kind of the wind up there. So these were from, so the date is correct on these. And don't quote me on that. I know it's bad. It's been 15 years ago. 25th or 26th? I can't remember exactly. So this was Highway 14 area. Let me pull my key up on the other side so I can see what I'm doing. I'll show you any dead squirrel photos or something. So I expect the damage to be much worse than what it was in 2005. I thought that was interesting. Was the facade was totally just became. It reminds me of the fence they tried to prop up, and they even had metal rails propping this one up, and it was simply no match during Rita. So I don't think a wooden fence is going to be any match with wooden 2x4s. Pier 1 made it. Well, not anymore. Let's see. That was the root ball of the pine tree. Just looking through the photos I can snag out of here. Just to put in perspective when in my younger days, right? I ran through some of these earlier, but I know everybody was not here. This was when they were widening Lake Street, and just the massive amount of trees that were taken out everywhere. There was just so many trees in this area, which was a bad thing. I ain't got any 2020 pictures yet of the storm, really. Yeah, that looks like a pretty new roof on this house. Yeah, I want to see the. I'm kind of curious of the 10 o'clock update, Juliet. Close the 100 screens I have here. Sometimes no. Just don't tell the insurance company you said that about your roof. Yes, I will say that big pine trees are. If you have big pine trees near your house and there's high winds with a hurricane, just leave. Just leave. Because if you'll notice a trend, pine tree, pine trees, they just snap. Whole pine trees. So, storm surge. Actually, on that map, we're luckily not even on the showing near the map. So, yeah, in this house, there isn't any trees to speak of really that would hurt anything. The audio is going to be on the one that's with the blue around it. So that's currently showing the backyard. If I click on this one, that will be the audio. 1960 cameras. I don't think 1960 cameras would have had 4K and had night vision at this time. No, the rain hadn't come yet. The DVR saw it's an NVR that is at the house, and it's the Reolink system. It's a 4K camera system. We added a few cameras to. I'm not sure exactly at 30, 45 minutes. Sabine Passport Authority. This is newer construction, so I think they were concerned about the windows too much. If it takes down the windows, it's definitely taken down a whole lot more. We should be able to show. I'm pulling up that camera feed. There you go. Yeah, so as long as we give credit where the is from, we'll be good. So I'll bring it up over here. I don't know if it'll let me go full screen. So that looks like to be right on the coast there. From the Sabine Pass Port Authority. Showing that camera there. Yep. Looks like a beacon or something out there. So it's definitely right there on the coast, but they also are on the west side of the hurricane. Talk about the bridge. I saw that would probably be a blessing in disguise if the I-10 bridge was taken out during this, is what I heard. Don't condone or agree with that, but I know a lot of people that know the area would want that to happen. So it looks like they did close the all the traffic is gone on the I-10 bridge. It's finally done. Yep. Yes, I don't like that bridge at all, and I can only imagine someone pulling a loaded 18-wheeler across it is probably not a fan of that bridge either. No, I wouldn't be. Let's see where we're at. Yep. No, they're still showing. Yeah, they're waiting on the 10 o'clock update, I guess. 1:55. I guess they're going to go with the official, probably waiting at 10. Anything above 100 is bad. You know, it's weird. That's not an oil spot. I'm not sure why that shows up on the camera. Yeah, I'll show that map where we're at. Actually, I'll kind of zoom in here because that's kind of where I took the photo from in a quick haste. We're north of the Lake Charles proper downtown area, so we'll be right not far from the path here, which is on the wrong side of the hurricane than you want to be due to the circulation. So they're still showing a 4 here, but I suspect that'll change based on what everybody else is saying. Oh, they pushed it back to 11 p.m.? Yeah, I suspect there's probably where I was getting in another band when in my location. We had a lot of tornado warnings. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll probably have a way to confirm what it looks like tomorrow morning via these cameras. It is all fake, right? Just let them drive on down to the area and check it out. Take a stroll on down to, put in Cameron, Louisiana in your Google Maps and just head on down. You'll find out quickly if it's fake or not. No, we're not in the location of the cameras. So Jordan, I wasn't able to see what I was looking for on the water level gauges. Couldn't get that website to work. It was pretty well hammered. So I was curious to see the tides. Peace out. Yep, is McDonald's and Walmart closed? That's it. Yeah, looking for that 10 o'clock update. Officially, people are saying it is. Officially, it's still saying 4, I believe, according to NOAA, but there's many other data saying it is a 5 now. We'll go see some other data on this thing. Yeah, see even weather.com is saying it, but I'm sure they're kind of waiting behind the official as well. Sorry about that, I forgot that graphic up. Yeah, there got a couple people that we've already kind of blocked, but that's just the internet. Is that really what it says? 5,000? It says 2356 at the top, but never know with these numbers. The camera setup is in the description of the video, and I know there have been people doing some super chats and stuff like that, and we're not looking to make any funds off of anything, and we'll figure out how to flip funds back if anyone feels like doing super chat or whatever, or if you want to do your own donating to something out there in that area, hey, that's all fine by me. Next time we'll put a PTZ camera up. We can actually have fun with it, actually look around and stuff. Yeah, I see some cars every once in a while. I did see earlier there was a couple of law enforcement patrol in the area, so we'll just say it's law enforcement patrolling, hopefully. Not that I know of other. This was just kind of a whim idea we did just to see if we could stream these cameras and see how long we could stream them, and we'll just keep running them. No, I don't think the law enforcement agencies are leaving. I know they have certain policies based on who can get rescued and whatnot based on the current weather conditions. No, there's no backup power except for a battery backup. And of course, we don't have dual ISPs either. We'll keep the stream up, let it eat until something goes down. It goes down. I see the rain starting to come back finally. No, the other cameras. There's one in the garage, which wouldn't be real interesting. You would just look at the floor. There's another one that faces north, but it has a ton of not mosquitoes, spider webs on it. There's one at the front door that's really boring. You look at a plant, and a few other plants. So this is about it on what you can actually see something. I wonder if Amanda got her audio issue fixed yet. Yeah, there's not. We just didn't plan this one. We didn't put any wind socks in the yard. I'm sure these boards will become wind socks eventually. Yeah, looks like the wind is starting to pick up more with the rain. I want to go check out. I'm not sure exactly how many miles from the coast. This is probably. If you pull up Google Maps and look at I-10 that cuts across Louisiana, and it's probably, I don't know, north of there, a few miles. Yeah, Amanda, I will be streaming this as long as we can. I may not have my nonsense banter over it. just see. This graphic updated. Yeah, let's see the more tornado warnings. I appreciate it, Advendo or ATV Endo, however you want to say your name, or however you want me to butcher it. Like I say, I'll figure out some way to flip this back, any funds or whatever, or the 50 cents we get from ad revenue from YouTube back over to somebody that needs it in the area. So Wonder Map. Weather stations, temperature and wind. Yep, the one. Oh, it's still hanging in here over here. I'm surprised. I think this track stops me. Oh, I keep forgetting that map in the middle, blocking everything. The wind has picked up. Nothing crazy just yet. I mean, 20 to 35 in some of those areas of Lake Charles. We got here in Lacassine 4. It all depends on where people mount these. I like to get a good average. I'm not sure what. I'm sure the Lake Charles Airport has some stuff. Yeah, I know some people were asking about the elevation of this area we're at. Well, not we're at, but the cameras are at. And it's, I want to say it was, when I heard it was over 24 feet was elevation. Yeah, I appreciate it. This would be Hydro or H1Dro, H1DRO, how you want to say it. Thank you, sir. Yeah, we're actually getting some excitement now and just movement. Yeah, so that's why I was thinking that I think these cameras are probably, if I had to guess, 10 feet probably above. New advisory. We got it out. Let's see. NOAA. Are they updated? Pull it over. They do not have an update yet, unfortunately. showing their older stuff. We still got another 5 minutes till 10. So. We can't do that. It's a YouTube channel. Nothing crazy yet. Yeah, it's somewhat rural, I guess you'll say. They did have that one video of the Sabine Port Authority, I think it was. Sabine Pass Port Authority camera. I don't know if that one's still up. I'm sure people have given it the hug. Because it's just spinning. Yep. Connection timed out. They got the internet Reddit hug or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's a typical wood frame house you see built in the U.S. Oh, damn, BB. Much appreciated. We'll definitely figure out how to get that to somebody and after we get down in there. We do have quite a bit of family. Wow. Definitely appreciate it. Well, someone will appreciate it. We'll figure it out. Favorite hamburger toppings. Appreciate the updates, Juliet. That's always the thing. I never understand why hurricanes, they just wait to hit at night, right? Tornado watch. And hey, that's fine. Thumbs up or whatever. That's great. Let's see. Yep, they even moved the tornado watches up. And indeed, that is rain-wrapped night tornadoes. So for software wise, Carlos, it is the Reolink NVR system. They're from 4K cameras. We aren't streaming in 4K, but we don't need to with this. And we are just connected to the home using the Reolink app from one computer, and we're streaming with OBS. Yep. So I will be back shortly. Go stretch the legs out. And maybe I'll give one check to see if there is a new update. Right quick. NOAA. Yes, there is. Yep, so they're showing still 150. Which, what difference does it make, honestly, when it's 150 versus 155? It's still your insert word here. Yep. Yep, they're showing gust up to 160 on Wonderground. Weather stations here before we take a. They're still there. I'm impressed. So another one's still down here. 55, 60. And nothing out of the camera, folks. Just to be expected. If I can put this GIF since it auto updates in frame. Let's see what happens. flush anybody. Let's see if this is updating. Yeah, Waffle House is always open unless it gets wiped off the map. Who's talking in the background? Well, that's me. I pop in and out. Channel here. That is a good question. How long will it last? I just want to see if this was updating. It may not be updating. See if it's update by itself. No, I will have to update it. Dang. Okay. I was hoping. So let's see about any. Yeah, it'd be a great time. There's some drops in Hackberry now. A few randoms. Get some Carlos. Yep, definitely round of applause for the mods. Yeah, we're normally a little different change of tune for us. We're normally doing a lot of DIY home automation projects and cameras and stuff, so it's a little different, a little mix in. Yep, definitely won't be long before the wind starts to pick up here. Yeah, there is a battery backup for probably an hour or so. But we'll see. Oh, look, there's a big power outage just happened here. Live video or jumping back and forth from it. Yeah, I had the other the little graphic on it earlier. I guess I should probably make a better one, but we'll pull up the live loop here. We'll look to see where it's at. Yeah, the current location of these probably why we're starting. You can see these outer bands. Turn the opacity down so I can see. Oh, that's too much. Out in here in this area, so that's about where we're gonna be. Probably puts us. What's the time stamp on this one? 10:13. So that's 7-8 minutes ago. Probably getting pretty on top of things now. In the yard or the year, I'm not over there, luckily. Because you know the first thing I would do is I would take all these boards down and then I would put the flag in the yard. Yeah, they're saying it's category 5 in some places, but then 4. But really, what difference does it make? 4 or 5 is just as bad. I honestly don't know. Someone entered the house. Where do you see it? Let's see if this one works. Nope. They closed the interstate. There's something. You're crazy to be driving on that thing. Who's Ragley on? What power provider is that? We were just talking about that bridge earlier. The pot. This one. I can tell you, well, but behind the text, that sucker's heavy. It is heavy. Someone was saying the power went out in Ragley. I didn't know what power provider Ragley had. I don't see an update. Oh, there's a 10. Yep, they got the tornado worn right into Lake Charles, just south of I-10 now. I suspect we'll start to see more power outages as they roll in. Yep, it's like all the Chenault area is out. There was some beach cams, but I don't know if there's a beach anymore. I think there might be a new beach soon. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Boulevard Electric. Things like BC or something. Bessie, that's what it is. They don't have a nice map like. That's not too bad, I guess. Yep. Get that off. $617. There's some outages out in the area. Suspect we're gonna see more though. We are this opacity of this one. If I had to guess, the quality of this one's not that great. Somewhere up in here. So it's still, the eye wall has not made landfall just yet. This particular one here, I think it's going to be the beast. That's the beast. So trying to see if they had the tornado warns on there. Yeah, there's our tornado warns. Don't need that. Yep, which is actually right there where that power outage was at. I don't know if anybody has. I'll look on the. I'll pull this down. I'll see if I can find one. I need to make a new map, but for the time being, I'll make a, because you don't need to see all that. Give me a second, I'll make one. Yeah, I cut the wind noise back a little bit. It is peaking a good bit. I hate to start pulling up a lot of stuff on top of the cameras if anything's gonna happen. Yeah, I didn't cut it. I just lowered it. So we're gonna try to stick through it. See how long the power will stay up. So I cut the graphic down. No, it's just gonna. Notice the camera on the top left is starting to get water on the lens. The backyard's facing more east, or I guess you say southeast. And the driveway, the top right, that's more of a north with a little view to the west on the left of it. So the driveway faces, actually the driveway itself faces west. If that makes sense. Yeah, give me a. I'm making a new map because the other one just sucked. It looks like I missed. I was looking at Natalie Ann. I do appreciate it. The $50 on the super chat. Yeah, we will be doing a flip back of any funds or super chat back to someone in need in the area. And of course, we'll document that after the fact to be transparent.